success team in altHR. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can tailor and customize your reports based on your own specific needs. Let's get started. Under the leaves, travels, expenses, and help desk module, you'll be able to see reports under each of this module. Alright, and if you head to leaves reports and generate report, by default, for any reports that you choose, you always see an altHR report format. That means the report that you downloaded would display all the information that we've set in default. However, as a HR admin or expense admin, you might not want to see all the columns and fields. And a lot of times, many admins end up having to download the report and delete the columns that they do not need. So right now, we have made it easy for you by having it at the company module to customize your reports. So let's see how you can customize the reports to display the information that you need and omit all the data that is not required from the report. Okay, first, you need to go to the company module, head to custom reports. Here, you can create all the new report template that you need. So here I've created one, and you can always edit it when you need to. So let's create a new report, let's say for expense report. Okay, so as we mentioned earlier, that you can customize reports for these 4 modules, which is leave, expense, travel, and help desk. Okay, let's say we want to create a custom report for expense and for expense to process transactions, because in this scenario, let's create an expense to process transactions for the finance department. So here, let me just put expense to process transactions for finance department. Okay, and you have 2 available file type here, which is the Excel and also CSV. Let's choose the Excel version. So now, to create a report for finance department, perhaps you don't need fields from A to Z, right? And in this report, you just need to show maybe perhaps B, E, F, and L. So instead of choosing the altHR format, you can now create your own format by customize the columns under this area. It's great, I tell you, it's a game changer. So for this report, I decide that I want to show 5 columns. First is the employee profile. Under employee profile category, I can choose the name. So instead of like choosing everything, title, gender, I just want to select the name, and I can rename it here if I want to. Perhaps I want to put employee name. That's how they normally see it, perhaps. And then the next one, I would need their organization cost center, for example. And the next one, the finance department perhaps asked me to put the organization, the employee ID, sorry. And next would be the finance, the transactions itself. So I would need the expense policy name, for example. So I don't need name, you can always rename it to your need. And perhaps the last one would be let's say the receipt, of course the amount itself. So I can just choose, where's the total amount? Yep, here. So maybe perhaps this is what your finance department would require. So you just need to customize based on this and click save. So here you go, you get a template for this report format, and you would need to apply it, of course, under the expenses module. So let's head to the expenses module and go to reports. Click the generate report tab here. And because it's the expense to process transactions, create the report type, select this, the expense to process transactions. And under the format, you will now see the format that you've just created. So let's click this format And you can see the file type, it would automatically choose the file type that you've chosen in the report format earlier. Okay, let's click Generate Report. Alright, so it's ready to download. Once you've downloaded, you can see it will only show you these 5 columns that you've selected earlier in your report format. And now you've learned how to tailor to your own specific needs to display the information that you want and omit all the data that's not required from the report. If you still have any question on how to customize reports, you can always write in to support@althr.my or search for an article in our knowledge base. Thanks again for watching this video, and thank you for being an altHR customer.